guys, welcome back. It's so hot. I have no bra on, FYI. Anyway, hot summer. There's a lot of good luck in the air, though, I have to say, with Jupiter and Mercury in Cancer. A lot of like connections, meaningful conversations, you know, collaborations as well. Like like-minded people that meet, brilliant mind with brilliant ideas that meet. So it's giving me like a vibe of like networking. But let's see. Let me see if this is really plugged well. I need to do my nails. Now that I braided my hair and everything, I can do my nails. Oops. Okay, let's do it again. That was Aries' first house, though. You see, being in the spotlight, being proactive, creating an empire. Being in the scene, not being afraid. Okay, so we got 4th house Cancer, Capricorn, yep, and then we have Leo, guys. I told you something about being in the scene here. It's this 4th house, Jupiter and Mercury, bringing ideas, bouncing off of each other, collaborations. This 4 is giving me 4 of Wands, so it's giving like, you know, now that it's getting nice outside in the northern hemisphere at least, it's giving me garden parties. Garden parties, events. Capricorn, we know is legacy, and Leo, some of you are about, I know this is stupid to say, but this is what I'm hearing. Some of you are about to be a star. Leo, the sun. Some of you are about to be stars. Some of you are about to be spokesperson or face of, be discovered, and you're going to sign a contract, and some of you will buy a new home. That's what I'm hearing here with 4th house, Capricorn, Leo energy, and then you have the sun right here. Sorry, this is not a Leo, it's the North Node. Well, even better. But we have the sun right there, so yeah. The North Node. Some of you guys' dreams is about to come true. Some of you guys' dreams is to buy a home. And then I have Jupiter peeking out here. So, and Libra peeking out here, so that's the contract. So yeah, some of you, North Node is in Pisces. Okay, some of you, your dreams are about to come true. And some of you have been like dreaming about your dream home, since you were a little girl or boy. That dream is about to come true because you're about to be discovered. Some of you are about to be discovered here. Some of you with the sun, you're about to be offered a contract of a lifetime. Okay? It's so hot. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Let's get into it. Something out of the blue, I'm hearing. Okay, I don't need you guys to see my hair. Because, yeah, it's too hot to be having wigs on, you know? I have a little pixie wig there, though. I think I'm going to install that one because it's too hot. Look, light at the end of the tunnel and surrender. Please don't give resistance. This was also a message, yeah, in the short yesterday. It was about resistance. It was the same cards too. And it was like, you're almost there, like something wants to come in. It was resistance we had, and we had also purity. The thoughts, your thoughts are very, very crucial at this time. The way you view things, the way, how do you say it? Your perspective, okay? Your perspective. It's almost like you have to believe it. Believe in the impossible, okay? Because there is the light at the end of tunnels, and it's starting to shine. The clouds are dissipating. Get ready for some sunshine. We have the sun in the dice. And just surrender. 10. 7, 10 might be significant. You know, this is the the white flag. Like, I give up. You know, it's surrender, pretty much. Mate, you know, in judo, when they're doing judo. I don't know if karate too, but judo, and then they do that. This is what it's giving, surrender. So it's resistance, yeah, giving up resistance, letting go, surrendering, yeah. Which is very Piscean energy. Believe in your dreams. Like I said, believe in the impossible. North Node Pisces. We had North Node. Yeah, light at the end of the tunnel. Just surrender. You have to believe. You have to believe. Pisces is I believe. One last card, Spirit. Give us more what's coming. Open heart. Yeah, you have to believe, guys. You have to feel it. You have to act like it's already here. You have to think heart over head. A lot of you are in your head a lot, you know? Throat chakra. And also, open heart and throat chakra is giving me be honest. Some of you, there's a situation here where you have surrendered and you're the only one that could get through this tunnel, you know? Some of you, there's something you need to express with an open heart instead of surrendering to it. Because even in the surrender, you see the example I gave you with the judo. It's like when they know they can't make a move and they're on the ground, they can't make any more move, so they go like that, you know? They take control, even if they're surrendering. You know what I mean? So sometimes surrendering is taking control because it's a choice. So something like that, okay? But something about somebody's snuffing your authenticity. Somebody's keeping you from being your true self and following your story, writing your story. There's a sense of oppression here with the throat chakra, having to speak up. And here you have strength and authenticity reversed. I feel like somebody's just like controlling you here. Or you're letting somebody control you, or you think you can't speak up, or you think this is what you're supposed to do. Or there's this energy of you fighting instead of surrendering, accepting the situation, meaning accepting that this is not for you, this person's not for you, this job's not for you, this plan is not for you, this is not working, whatever it is, and that you have to surrender it. Again, surrendering is not defeat. If you really look at it, again, perspective, it is power. Accepting cutting your losses is power. Because then you can move on and rebuild. See, light at the end of the tunnel. There's something you have to let go of. Or not let go. There's something, yeah, let go. But before that, you have to speak your truth about it. Hold your head high and speak your truth with an open heart, and then you move. If it's a position in a job, who knows? Maybe they'll be so impressed and they would like that. Maybe this is what they were waiting. You know, sometimes there are things like that where you're in a company and you're like, oh my God, and the boss could be an a-hole, but what do you think? The boss is an a-hole but successful, no? And maybe the boss likes people that speak up, that are authentic, and that, like, you know, exude strength and how do you say this? Authority without being obviously, you know, disrespectful, but they're daring. Yeah, they like people that dare. So this could be the scenario for some of you. Some of you will speak up. Either way, what do you have to lose? I want to say, because I'm like, okay, don't tell them to go speak up and they're going to lose their job, and that's not what we want. But at this point, you got nothing to lose. Spirit is saying you have nothing to lose. Okay, I think you're at wit's end, and it's time to surrender. Either way, make it or break it kind of vibe, you know. Yeah, firefly. Everybody's attracted by the firefly. The firefly is mesmerizing. The firefly is mystical even. It's magical. You're gonna read it. You got two nocturnal birds here. The bat. I think the bat doesn't give damn. I think the bat is very authentic. It is transformation. Yeah, it's time you recognize who you are. You transform into this firefly. I feel like somebody's dimming your light. It's, you know, like I said, snuffing your light. I feel like somebody's snuffing your light, or a situation that, well, it does involve people, obviously. You know what I mean? But there's a transformation. You having to speak up and roar. Beneath that, we have the tiger. I don't know why I heard you're a golden nugget. And people that can't appreciate you to your value, to just value, whatever. And especially, not only you don't want to appreciate me, but you want to dim my light. No, it's a no. You glow in the dark, honey. Meaning, you are the light in the tunnel. So, if you're not glowing here, it means this is not where you're supposed to be. You know? Let's see. You're supposed to be somewhere where you can glow and shine, not somewhere where you don't even glow at all. Again, you're supposed to be with people with whom you can bounce off of, you know. You're supposed to be in the spotlight, the sun, remember? The sun. Capricorn. Sun, Capricorn, 4th house. Maybe some of you had issues with your father. Okay? That never validated you, never, only criticized you, never gave you compliments. Some of you, because we did have Capricorn, the Sun, North Node. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be your own boss too. So, you're not meant to work for people. I'm going to tell you this right now. You're not. And anywhere you go in the office, let's say, you're meant to be partnered up with people, not work for people. Does that make sense? That's why in the beginning, that energy of parties, meeting people. Start networking, honey. So inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. Yeah, you're a star. You were born to be a star. North Node, Sun. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. The high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration, awakening. We saw the bat. That quickly fades if we do not catch it. There's a fire energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, excuse me, Wrights creates brainstorms, you see? Exchanging and bouncing off of each other, like I told you guys. When out of balance, burnt out feels dull. You're meant to shine. To bring into balance, write a poem, draw, network. Okay, guys? Let's get some tarot. You're in an environment that just doesn't allow you to fly. I was going to say shine, but even fly. Shine, fly, all of it. You're in an environment that is not your North Node. Okay. They're snuffing, I keep hearing they're snuffing your light. Look. Look at this. 3 of Swords. I'm telling you. Look at these tears. They're yellow tears. They're snuffing your light. I'm telling you, they're snuffing your light. You're wasting your light, you see? It says isolation. It doesn't suit you. You're somewhere you're not meant to be. You're not in small groups. You're not meant to be in dark places. You're not meant to be subordinate to anyone. You are the light in the tunnel. Break free. The sun. Speak up from the heart. When you speak from the heart, there's no loss. You win either way. You know what I mean? You win either way. Whether they get it or not, nobody cares. Look at this. Three of Wands. From the Three of Swords to the Three of Wands. Be free. Look, it's an angel. You gotta fly. Fire again. You go from ice, ice, ice. Three of Swords to Three of Wands. You're meant to be, yeah. You're not meant for this. The environment you're in, you're not meant for it. It says guidance. It's your manifestations. It's the Three of Pentacles. See? It's the Three of Pentacles. What I say about being in groups and bouncing off of each other. These cards are tricky. It's the Three of Pentacles, sorry. Yeah, being seen, being appreciated, being revered, being like listened to, like being on a pedestal. People wanting to work with you, like because you're the firefly. Okay. Let's get two more. Three of Pentacles. From Three of Swords to Three of Pentacles. Isolation to gatherings, being in the spotlight, being congratulated for your work, people actually seeing your work and what you're capable of, seeing the light inside of you, your creativity. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I am telling you, Three of Pentacles, Queen, like I told you, people seeing your work, your capability. This is who you're supposed to be. This Queen of Pentacles keeps coming lately. Well, lately. Last reading I did. Not the short, but the reading. Maybe in the French one too, she came. Look, the Devil. I know. Something about a father figure. Capricorn energy. It says conditioning. Just got shivers. Ooh. Something about, yeah. Something, look at how this white, which is giving me, not purity, no, it's giving me cold. Illusion, cold, conditioning. If you don't do this, you're going to be iced out kind of energy. You know what I mean? If you don't do this, I'm going to cut you off kind of energy. You're supposed to shine. You're supposed to glow. You're supposed to grow, expand. You're supposed to be around people. And not only just be around people, you're supposed to be the center of attention. You're supposed to be the center of attention. You're supposed to be the light in the dark. Somebody has been trying to snuff your light for the longest. Perhaps have they seen that light and they knew that it can happen, that you could take over. I don't know what made them think they had to snuff that. You know, that's weird. Okay? Two of Wands, it says friendliness. You're meant to be outside to mingle. And then now you have the Tower. Justice. Justice in the Two of Wands. You got to make justice for yourself. You have to reclaim your power. You have to open your throat chakra. Again, when you speak from your heart chakra, you will not fail. It's impossible. From your truth, the heart and the throat, that's pure truth. Pure truth. Okay, somebody's been trying to contain you. You see, you remember when, I don't know if you guys did that, but when I was little, me and my brother, not nice, but we let them go. Sometimes. That's cruel though, but I think every child did that, no? Please reassure me. We used to literally like it says in the deck, in the booklet, we used to put fireflies in mason jars because we loved seeing their light to capture it, like it said in the booklet. Somebody tried to do that to you. See my throat. Somebody tried to do that to you. Somebody tried to snuff your light. Somebody has tried to snuff your light for the longest because they know you're meant to shine. Isolation, firefly. It's giving even harvest your energy because look, then they're crying tears of fire, of light, of sun, solar energy. I don't know. I don't like this energy. Yucky. Very yucky energy. Okay. Mm-mm. Alright. I don't know what to take after this. Okay, let's get some astrological cards. This person kept you isolated for purpose because they know that they're aware of the power, of your power. This person tried to snuff your life for the longest because they don't want you to be full blown in your power. They don't want you to break through. I don't know why. It's giving somebody that's supposed to take care of you, a father, something. It's weird because it's giving somebody to whom it would benefit, you know, even if it's your boss, even if it's your husband, even if it's your family member. Like, it would benefit them, you know, so I just don't understand. I don't know if they saw something, somebody told them something, a fortune teller, maybe they're into that. And it's like, we have to stop it, you know? It's just going to change everything. We have this thing in place, it's working. It's going to disrupt, you know? Screw it if it's good. They can't even see beyond the fact that they're so dogmatic, so in control, in the conditioning, right? With this devil here, that their mind doesn't even have the perspective to think otherwise. You know what I mean? Very obtuse, very dogmatic here. 5th house, Leo, you're supposed to shine. Pisces, the mystic, and the 10th house. What did I say? Somebody keeps saying it, to snuff your light. You are meant to do something big. I'm going to say something very creepy, but that's what Spirit is showing me in a fable or a story. We probably saw it in movies when a child was born and the fate, you know, of the child, they see the future. I think Shaka Zulu. Yeah, Shaka Zulu. Also, they tried to kill him. Yeah. They tried to poison him. You know what I mean? Because somebody saw in the future that they were supposed to change everything. So, something like that, you know? Except they didn't go to that extreme, but they did snuff your light. So, it's almost the same, you know? Because they kept you from shining. So, they suffocated your light. So, it is in a way killing you, you know? Keeping you from growing. Stunting you, for sure. Blocking you, okay? Keeping you from this breakthrough. Keeping you from just evolving into this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Look at this, 10th house. I'm telling you, passion, the sun, and mystic. Something very mystical here. They knew. And I feel like they didn't do it alone. Pisces is like, it's magical. I mean, it's the mystical energy. It's enigmatic. We know that. It's the ocean, the deep ocean. It's mysticism, the occult. Like Scorpio, but even more. This is like, and the North Node is in Pisces. It's giving like your destiny. You're like meant to break generational curses. I know we say that a lot, but it's, you are the breakthrough. Does that make sense? You are the breakthrough. You are the light at the end of the tunnel. The problem is that these people don't know that they're in the fog, in the tunnel. Sorry. They don't know they're in the tunnel. You are the breakthrough. Some people know you are the breakthrough though. They might not know they're in the tunnel, but they know you're the breakthrough. Somehow they know you're the breakthrough. You are the light. And they don't want to allow that. You're meant to be an entertainer. You're meant to be soaring in your creativity. And for that, you need to be free. Okay? You have so much passion. You're meant to be surrounded with people. You're meant to be at parties. You're meant to be romanced and seen, listened to, and your energy is meant to be shared, you know? And then you have this patriarchy here, that's the 10th house, reputation, you know? Conditioning, reputation, trying to snuff everything. And it keeps saying snuff. You're meant to be famous. And that's what I don't get. It's so crazy. It's like it would benefit them. I don't care who it is. Because somehow you're a team. Not a, you know, obviously they're your enemy now. Okay, you should know. And I think you don't need the reading. You know this, okay? And that's why Spirit's like, you need to speak up now, okay? You need to speak up from the heart. You need to free yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. Remember, that's the leopard, the tiger. You're the only person that can free yourself, okay? Break the chains, the devil. Break the chains. You know, these are all the people that are conditioned. They're almost like zombies, and you are the only one that's real, I'm hearing. Again, it's like orange, fire energy, like the firefly, right? They kind of have the same energy if you look at it. Except here it's white and it's not dark. But they look like phantoms. They look like, I don't know, entities, right? Oh, they're lambs. But they're sheep because they're followers. And you're the tiger. You're the lion. Very dogmatic, very like closed off, like the mind, like some kind of type of, maybe it's very religious, they're very religious, or this is very archaic, okay, very archaic. They operate off of the, you know, by the book. There's no passion, there's no imagination, there's no creativity, there's no freedom. There's no freedom. But I feel like they can't stop this breakthrough because guess what? This is your North Node, it's your destiny, all right? Yep. And that's that. Nobody can stop this, but you can prolong it by not speaking up because we have free will, you know? You need to get yourself out of here. Alright guys, I love you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I shall come back later. Not promising anything, but why not? I'll try my best, okay? Take care. My nose is itching, so this is confirmation. Yeah. See ya guys. Bye.